And what we were looking before is the similar setup that this had on Roku. So at open, I always want that the open is below the pre-market. So I have like a resistance of that pre-market at 44. And I want a push, maybe fill a little on wash, and then get up long. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for, Momo. I prepared call 45 and call 48 as well, options. So then, guys, sorry, I'm looking at other two POS stocks. One is USIG. Okay, so if you read the news on USIG, is really stupid because it's like they enter in agreement to talk about the acquiring of the company. So you can see it above. We posted that 909. So they enter in agreement of understanding, memorandum of understanding to acquire natural gas, and blah blah, all this stuff. Okay, so what they will be doing here is wait only for a short. Ideally, I have a push up to 120, 130. I won't try to short it here at all. I'm looking for 120, 130. So I will be looking to start short on that pop that we had at 903. So USIG. And on the daily, we don't have big volumes day. Okay. So I won't be loading here. This is the daily. And you can see that 120, 125, that's a pretty good resistance. And we have also, yeah, 130, 135 around what is 5 million volume from the 24th October last year. Okay, so the line to look is the 125 to short. I'll put it here, 125 to start till 130, 135. So this is the line for me. Yeah, brother, absolutely. It's a low float, very low percentage of institutional. I have like 90% POS stock. If you go to see the filings, I'm going now, let's see. We have shelf registration. Let's see if it was used. 927. We don't have effect for this. They have 100 millions. Let's see if they have something old. 5. Okay, at the market 2.5 million on January 5. But brother, this was in the last thank you. Or you got from that prospectus? The last thank you? Okay, okay, good. So let's see when they had these big days. I don't know, brother, because look, the 3rd of July, they could have dumped at least 2 millions, and some more maybe on the 28th of June. 28th of June, no. So only on the 3rd of July. Let me see. During the 3 months, we should aggregate on stocks coming from. Okay, probably they have still 500,000, and it would be more precise. Let me see if they have other. When you have this news, the news is a total bullshit. But we will have chats on this, I'm sure about, because not too many piggies around, and they will want to push it. Let's see, Cone, Kone, what it has, what kind of news it has. Cone. Kingston Wireless Info Solution Holding announced closing of fastest exchange agreement and name change to local. Okay, bullshit. So I'm looking to short this. Let's see, Cone. Right away, I go filings while I look the chart. So this is what you have to do. First thing, yeah, well, first thing is the news. Interpret the news, read it. I'm reading now the news better. Announce the complete transaction access exchange agreement. Enter into January 25th, effective August 20th. Okay. So it's already 2 days ago it happened, and they just like announced it now. Look, this company. Let's see. Let's go to see now. Kona. We have also cost to what today? And Kona has float 1 million, so prepare to fly. We have institutional ownership, so 8%, very easy to manipulate. Um, pretty decent insider ownership. Then let's go to see. Yeah, bro. Then let's go to see the filings. Registration of security for employees. Not interested. If it's not an S3 or S1 or ATM, I don't care. Yeah, I'm looking at CP, but always Vision. And lately it sucked. The friend today told me that they buy them out. Yesterday was something crazy. Okay, announced closing agreement. Wow. Earnings updated for still the last year, 9 of February. They're some little late. Nothing that I see here for dilution. So let's see. I look for S3, S1. Then I check for 424B, and this can be a 4 or 5. Then I look for an effect of the S1 or S3, or I look into the thank you for ATM, and you have to look for at the or at the or even check ATM. But then sometimes comes something like treatment. Comes up treatment. Okay, so you have that. Then I look at these things. Then I look, this is the filings. Then I look financials. I look deficit, sorry. Then I look at cash. Then I look the net working capital. Then I look the loss per month and loss per quarter. Sometimes I even like to see how many employees they have. I mean, like a company maybe has 3 employees. It's a shit. Okay. So I love Netflix, this little push. Okay, we'll talk about it one day, me and Smash. We'll hold a webinar with a new website on filings, okay? Okay, so CON, looking at this, we had big spikes. Always, this was always manipulated and always float, rotated each time it went up. So let's see, last time it moved, what it did. I go saved, so I had less moves. I curled up and went. This was in April, that big move. Then all these gaps popped around $1, $1.50, and came down. So yeah, I will be looking at 975 at least, or 10. Let me see on the weekly. On the weekly, we have, okay, first resistance for me is at 10. Then we have something at 11 and 14. 10, 11, and 14. Res on cone. CVM, brother. I'm looking at push to 225. Won't start here for me. Jibo is not enough extended for me. I want this push to 480 or 5. So not extended for now. So let's see. Corner. Okay. No more question because I won't look. Only please advise if you see pumps. Or if you see sats. So we are on. Remember on Netflix, look for the wash to aim on the 1-minute chart and 3-minute chart to grab long. But I want to see a bounce. So PhD, cone, USEG, all on watch. When it's ready, I have the 3 and everything. Watching CRON, guys. Watching a push to 820. It touched 815. Getting short more here for me. Short more 805. Adding on CRON. I have 1/3 left. I will add if we have 820 push. So what we are looking here is a push to that area, 815, 820, 830 to grab short. What do you do? You had 130, 815 was too fast. That was too slow. And missed Netflix. Totally idiot. Hotel Jivo. Netflix missed it. Not interested yet in Momo. Netflix washed to the Tuema. Was sick. So you can. Added more CRON 15. A10 average for me. I like this 3-minute candle is forming. I have to get used to toss as well. Cost maybe is pushing. We will see if we push. Okay, let's see. CRON, guys, we have some volume imbalance, but small for the bid, but small, like 3/5 for the bids. So we're still stalling there. We have some resistance, 820, 830. I can see there a lot around 50, 40, 50K of resistance in that 10, 12 cents. This is the good place where to get short, risking just above 830, 835. So I'm risking about 20 cents. And I can add still 1/3 if we get 825, 824, that area there. So OPT down, CVM breaking. Let's see. We have some big support at 8 and 790 on CRON, but still that 815 is holding. Volume profile yesterday, point of control was 815, if I remember. Yeah. And now we see selling. We have to see the break of this 790, guys. Let's see if they chip up the 8. Netflix sick. I hope somebody got it. Cost is going. Yes. I want that it halts. Started short 442 on costs. Failed whole dollar, half dollar, sorry, the 450. Meantime, CRON is going. That support 790 is going, guys. Perfect trade. Up 25 cents. Already 6,000 shares for me. Not bad. Beauty. Cost has no volume, guys. If they don't get volume, this will fade. Let's see. Has volume. Okay. Took some more at 50. Okay. Adding more on costs. Added more costs. Full for me. 3K shares. Cover something at 31. Just pump and dump, guys. Holding this now. Just holding. Giving some little bit of try on costs only because I don't see any volume getting in. There is it. 40 went. Big selling 37 is done. We'll break VWAP and fuck you. Bye. Meantime, guys, look here, CRON. A push, 815, and perfect, 790. It's breaking the 790, guys. We go. Is anybody on CRON or anybody got Netflix? Okay, I suggest you always to follow, not to enter because I follow. It's your money, and you have to trade your money. I'm not a signal caller, but good if you're in. Still holding CRON, guys. Sorry, COS. MYND, yeah, push. If you look, guys, COS on the 5-minute chart, this is a short even here. This is a short here on COS. You see here, perfect push, touch my arrow perfectly there. Beautiful. Push there. And this is the white. So if you look at the white here, look, this still didn't cross, but this cross all the way down on CRON. So this didn't. Sure. This crossed perfectly. 804. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. I told you on costs. I told you. Covering something down here. Maybe. Not yet. Maybe I'm covering. Still heavy. Guys, after we'll recap why costs, why short there. And guys, the reason why the 5-minute gave me another entry signal at 4:30. MYND, we have shares. Yes, shares now. Fuck, too late. Fuck. Fuck. No, this is the cross. But still was a good one. Yeah, two fail. Fuck. Nice, brother. Holding CRON, guys. You see the 200 on the TC 2000, but 200 we already broke with toss. So target on this, the first target will be 775, and then 760. 775 is the dip of yesterday, but the real support is the pivot to 760. That's my catalyst. Buy CRON, buy. Not covering anything on CRON. Almost touched this 774 you see here. Almost touched it. Let's see here, CRON. Yeah, some support. You see 74, 75. Yeah, but we have a little bit volume balance now, so can bounce a little bit. The fuck is all this noise? MY and D, if we have another push, I will get it. Cost the same. So guys, if you see CRON right now, we have some support, 774 is the dip of yesterday, and we're looking for that break and go 760 and 710. So that will be my targets. Cost again, guys. Let's see. Cost again. Let's look on costs again. Holding everything on CRON. I will be shorting only around 450, not now. If we pop to the 2 EMA on CRON 796, I won't add because I didn't cover anything. If I had covered, like, let's say 1/3, I already had that 1/3 or half of that 1/3 on CRON. So, for example, I show you. This is a 1-minute chart. So if I have a push there on CRON to aim on that 1-minute chart, I'm gonna grab more short. My God, Netflix. My God. Okay. This fail of 770, 771. Okay. What I'm looking is a wash, even fast wash, if that goes away till 760. Okay, come on. Starting to go down. Let's see. I want to see the sell. It's still heavy. I don't see any kind of bounce. Still not chipping the ask. Thanks, Kong. I'm covering something at 81 on CRON, only to take a little bit of profit. Cover something now. I still have like 3/4 of my position. Okay, we have to see the 770, guys. Okay, first target 760. Yes, it's going 771. If that fails, we're done. Beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful trade. Up 50 cents on this shit. Already done my day, guys. 760. 760 is your first cover. 760 is your first cover. Support 750. We'll go 750. Preparing some covers. Yeah, bro. From A15, best fill, A10 average. Is weak. Don't cover still here. Don't cover still here. At least I'm not covering here. Nice, bro. Looking at the tape. Okay, costs another push. Costs. Resistance of before. I tried to short for 50. CRON, guys, going. Covering something here. Covered. No, not yet. Sorry. I'm at 62 for something. Fucking cover. Guys, is there the support? Didn't fill yet. Um, that's why I didn't feel I'm at 750. I'm waiting the 750, 750s. So let's see, guys. COS is making this push, but we have this 5 minute here. It's coming my perfect setup for inversion. Sorry. Here's crossed. You see, mom. COS, and here's not crossed yet. We can show they're spreading. Wait 450. Let me see, brother. COS. Yeah, yeah, my man. Wow, volume divergence was there. At 455 was the short. Perfect. We will use it like example. Can you write at 955 volume divergence on COS? Beauty, man. Good eye. You see, guys, how that volume divergence works? And look here, the cross was sick. Also, guys, we had the volume imbalance. Can you write also volume imbalance? I will show after as example. I will explain everything. My miss the second time. My miss. Yeah. Volume divergence, beautiful. Yeah, brother. Even that, perfect. That's another type of volume. That's more than divergence is an imbalance. But great stuff. Nice eye. Still on CRON, guys. Now I'll follow only this. That 415 is the first target. But if that cracks, we go 390, 395. I will look for that 395 if you already took some profit. Let it run. Or otherwise, you trail. If you are like in 445, you trail 440 or 450, risking a little bit. Now came some support here. But look how we are on that support of the other day. Still holding this fill. went up, just this and came down, went up, just this and came down. Always in this area here, you see? Nice bounce on CRON. Still holding my 3/4 on it. So when you see, guys, this pattern, and was not only volume divergence, but was also 5-minute spike extended from the 5 EMA. Sorry, that's your short. Yeah, I'm looking for that rejection of 200 EMA on the 5. We are in backside right now. We are in backside. I will trail above 791 on CRON. I will trail for uh, like 2/3 for other 2/4. So I will leave 1/4 in. My goal is to have a breakdown of this. No, not adding. I don't want to add. There is a cost. So Momo didn't play, didn't have the setup. Let's see Tesla. Only. La differenza. Yeko. What news is Yeko? I don't see any news on Yeko, guys. You see anything? What was halted yesterday, maybe? Okay, got it. Low float. Somebody's trying to acquire it. Halted. Maybe as Gentile. Let's see if there's something on Twitter. Bro, if you have time, check the filings 1 second. It's a super low float, 1 million, so very manipulated. Okay, Yulon signs agreement to acquire Millennium Chef Fire. Okay, this. Okay, got it. Signs agreement to acquire. Okay, so when there is an agreement to acquire, is a pop and fade. I can show you. We have shares. We don't even have fucking shares here. Yeah. CRON 791. I will take some profit. No dilution. Okay. So guys, resistance 275 till 3. Okay. My plan is to look for a push, short summit 3 and 290, risking like 315. No, bro, I didn't. New wise pushing. You see that VWAP reclaim on the 5 minute, guys, with the 5 EMA? Yeko. Let me see if I can see other news. COFP from Muddy Waters, 7 seconds ago. COFP. COFP. This is OTC. Yeah, brother, that CRON. If it goes at 791, I'm gonna stop. Stop. Trail for 25 cents. I wanted a 7, but taking my plan, remember, guys, never make a good gain become a break even or a loss. So let's see if the 2 EMA will reject here. Not going to lower my average. If 790 goes, I will close some. Bro, sorry, I can't look. The news is a bullshit, but I can look. I'm busy looking my trade here. Get out on CRON, everything. MYND. Um, okay, let's see. Shorted everything I could. I'm short everything 250 guys on Yeko. It's a super low float. Let's see. No shares. When there's no shares, I think they will dump. TC that small. TZ. Then look CP. So the plan was 270, sorry, 3 and 290 to short. I saw a pop 270, fail right away. I shorted the bid. A little bit of buying at 230. Let's see, Yeko. 230 and 250 are the two key areas. Staying in, risking the high of day. 230 fails, guys. We go down to, yeah, there is it. Fuck you. Go to fuck yourself. Target to. Still looking at CRON. Yeah, for now it's scalping going up. Not going to short this here. Looking Tesla guys more interested. There was a push 319. Could have shorted there. Push on the 1 EMA, 1 minute, 2 EMA. Waited a little bit too long and didn't take. Yeah, Tesla was a push to the 2 EMA. Failed. Nice, buddy. You played it good, Nathan. This nothing. Was looking Tesla. I like this daily here. Push, failed, pop. I like MYND at 174, 175 short, guys. 5 minute extended. There's Echo still holding some. 5 minutes extended from the 5 EMA. Spike red, that 175 is the good short. Echo all the way down. So track your news. This news was agreement to buy, purchase, blah, blah, was a pop and fade. There's the fill MYND. Can you write down MYND? Momo looking at 43 and 50, guys. Um, where I'm looking first, CRON is 820. Not a big volume imbalance, so waiting. Um, bro, are you with us in about what, 2 hours? Okay, thank you, bro. So I can explain good. I'm looking at Kong, sorry, at CRON. Um, after the first week of September, he's on holidays. He will make it specially only for us, so for who's part here, and will be more than one. So the first one we'll do like with all guys of Smash the Bid, then some others on institutionals only for us. Guys, I'm really looking this Momo. Very, very interested. Not kidding. Yeah, absolutely. With this reclaim of the 5 of the VWAP is crossing. I'm getting long here. Let me see if there is that option I want. I will tell you when I'm in. There is it. Guys, you have to look this. I'm trying to grab some. They're pretty liquid. I'm trying to grab some calls, even cheapy ones on Momo. I'm not in a long. If it gets to 43, I will get the stock long. Instead, I'm trying to get a fill now, not on the ask for the spread, but on the bid on some calls, a bunch of them from the 43 till the 45. Okay. I want to say because they're liquid and somebody can get in front of me. But look this, guys. You see that reclaim of the VWAP with the 5 EMA cut. Okay, now look this. Or better, this is the same thing. This last the chart is blend. You see a little bit of push it open, fail, 200. Okay, going up and curl, and we break the VWAP. This was a 1 minute, but the 5 minute that day had the 5 crossing the VWAP the same way. It's okay. You said that. Ross just said, "See you later, Jay." And he told Jay, "Are you hiding something?" No, I'm not in a chat of Ross. Still didn't feel on this Momo. I'm waiting. Took off my calls because the 5 minute extended that 5 FEMA, and I don't like it. So that reclaim, probably I should have took it 43. Now I'm looking this 5 minute bar on Momo, and I want to see if it dips 43 and bounces. If it bounces, I get long the calls. Netflix. You see Netflix guys bounced the Tuema. So you can see how they work, and you can filter them with whatever you prefer. This is a 1 minute chart. Okay, let's see CRON pushes more. Even here, 5 VWAP reclaim, 805 was the signal. CRON resists only at 850. Took some long, 18. I will head if I have a dip till 812. Uh, bro, you have to right click. You do open link. You open the link and you have the zoom. Okay, cup breakout. Decent volume, 200K. I had my 200K just there at the limit on the 1 minute chart. So for the longs on the breaks, I always want that 200K breakout. I still, guys, I'm still, guys, looking for CRON as a short. Okay, my main idea is still a short, but we had this now red to green on the day. Okay, and we are doing this cup. So I'm risking like 10, 15 cents till 805, something like this. Um, I have half of my size I want to have, and if we dip 810, I will add more. Um, my target, guys, is 845, 850. Up there, we have a big volume imbalance, a very big volume imbalance. So trust me, we have from 850 to 880, we have something like 800,000 shares. So the more it gets till 845, the more I'm willing to short it. I want to show you something, and you will understand imbalance. Doc, you're here. Okay. Okay. The proportion is 5-1 for the short side. If we get around 850, I will load the boat there. 850 will put like another one third, 860 one third, 870 one third, risking the nines. Okay, that's the volume imbalance. You take the 820 and the 9, okay, and you want to see the pressure in the selling. So you see the right number above on the right is the cumulative volume. So that's 1 million. And then on the bottom, you have the cumulative of the bid. That's 735. On the right, you see 200 and something. So 5-1, okay. This tell me we had a pretty decent pressure to sell over there. So remember that yesterday also we had a push and we had that A75. So that A75 guys, that A70, that A60, that A50, that's my fucking short. I will short very big there and we'll get more shares. Even though resistance here, I'm starting small short here for me. And I'm working only with 830. Okay, 835 I will give away, and then re-enter short 850. I got in one third of my shares because we're still in the trading range of this morning. This I consider a fast scalp. Okay, I didn't even notice the agent. Fuck, how many things? Ooh, what a move! Para 215. So you see that range, guys, we had with the big volume profile, 815, 830. I took some short there, 825, okay? Just 2K shares to see if this will go back down to 8. And if we break the 8, go to 780, popped again to 8, and then it will short more. Vice versa, 835, I'm getting out because then we'll push more. According to the volume profile, we have nothing here. I mean, below 790, we have low volume node, and we can go really down till the 7 today. But all this depends from this supply we have around 850. If they will jump more on the ask around 840, 830, creating more compression of the shares, okay, of the supply and demand, and bring it down, because they're still stacked there, okay. Looking at CRON, guys. If we break that 830, we go at 850. Get out. And now I'm looking to short at around 845. I would love more push here. Maybe I could have gave a little bit more room, but I see no resistance up till 850. Took 7 cents loss. Yeah, good. Good. It's going 835. Yeah, soak that 835 like crazy. And I'm looking the 5 minute chart now. If we have a pattern inversion here, is extended from the 5 EMA. Yeah, brother. Is that big resistance of yesterday? Remember that big volume profile? Restarted again, 828, risking again 835. Sorry, 820, yeah, 828, 827, risking 835. The same thing, guys. Paper cuts till I don't have the big fall. Now we have no support. Remember, we have still have this imbalance, guys, for the same amount from 5 to 1. So it's good to risk like 5, 6, 7 cents each time, and then we nail the big one. Man, want this version here. This pushing, this is pushing. Want this cross. I want this to cross. Starting to do this pattern on the 5 minute, guys. I add a little bit more here, the 29, 829. I'm in half size. Yeah, bro. Momo, for me, it's long here. Again, restarted the calls. I'm placed myself on the bids. This is crossing, you see, because this morning, can you write pre-market CRON 30? Pre-market CRON 30. Okay, look, I want to see here some more fail. Support is only at 8. We have nothing, I said nothing till 8. But still, we don't have that pressure from the ask as I want, okay? I don't see any big like 10, 15K lots coming down and trying to stroke it. I like this 5-minute inverted pattern. I like it very much for the short here. Until I see this, I'm staying short. So this crossed here. We'll see if it has to go down. Okay, I have also confirmed here. Let's see. Yeah, grinding up. It's grinding up. Is holding this 5 EMA guys on the 5-minute chart. I want to see that break. by day. Yeah, all wheat stocks. There's no support. Now 840 came a little bit down. We should see 8, guys. 840 came down. Okay, 825, we're set now, is going to go down. Good. I'm adding here. There is it. So 5 minute extended from the 5 EMA. Perfect. Was also 3 minute. Okay. And we saw even we should see 8, guys. So holding there. So guys, look before the pattern I showed you on the 5 minute extended, okay? And look now on the 5 minute, the extension you have on CRON, okay? So remember, this is setup, 5 minute extension from 5 EMA, spike. Better if with volume exhaustion and close red. we should come down here. I'm still looking for the short, sorry, still looking for the target till 8. I don't see any big buyers stepping in. Made a pop and failed at 825. Momo, I'm really looking for this curl up. Guys, I'm serious. Momo, look for the long. 43.50, we break. This, I think, will go, okay? We have only some resistance at 44, true, but 43.50 for me will be a good entry. Okay. Looking again at calls. Get at calls. On Momo. Still sellers, 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 and still big volume imbalance on CRON. So no reason I step out. What's out, guys? Really, because I think we will have a break of Momo. I got some calls. Buying also the stock on Momo right now. No reason for me to give away or cover on CRON. Still looking for the short. So you look this, guys. Just 1 second. You have to look this, okay? This is the same setup I played on Roku. First of all, I put a 5 minutes so you can see the whole picture. So first of all, you have that reclaim of the VWAP, okay? Second, you have a curl up. If we break, trust me that 43.50 will push, but we need to break that. There is it. Come on, Momo, push. They're chipping away 825. Still good resistance, 830, 835, and the huge stack at around 850, 875. So staying still in short CRON. No support. They're like buying on this CRON, but we don't have big bids. Still like um, pretty weak. Want a rejection here, 830. I want to see this fails again. using this 835 as my stop. Still again, full size for me. Re-added. I have planned to add 855, 870, risking that 880. I'm using yesterday resistance. I'm using this huge resistance that we have with the big volume, okay? And we have also pivot 865. Guys, you hear me, right? Sorry. Okay, okay. No. um, for what concerns Momo, I want to say this will go or won't go, but I say that the setup for this long is A plus setup. Okay. So that 43.50, I risk 42, probably at 90, 42.80. I'm risking an average of 70 cents, which is normal on a big float, big cap. But the target of this can be even 50. So where I will take my first profit, probably I want $2 on this. I took not a lot of contracts because I actually didn't like them much. They didn't move enough this morning, so I prefer to get the stock. So what about CRON? Let's look. Okay, let's make the process. First of all, we have daily. Yesterday we closed at 830. Okay, and we had a top at 875 with what, 31, something like that, 32 million shares. Okay, so the levels you have to look for are 875 and 830. So my average right now is 832. Yes, 832. And I'm looking to add more at 855 and more 865, risking 880. Then what else to look? I always, for scrupulous, go to see the news or why it's moving. And today we have this cannabis industries goes good news, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. Let's see in specific what it says about CRON. And you can see. So this is the news. They want to expand themselves, increase retail distribution, okay, um, secure listing as accepted suppliers, blah blah blah. So it's about expanding the company, which will bring more profit, okay. But this has just been pumped, the stock. So I'm looking the last time we had this kind of pump because weed stocks have this pump. So I go to see last year. Okay, last year we had some big spike around. Let's see what here. Okay, yeah, we had some big spike at the 9th of January, where the push and failed like yesterday. Okay, if you see less volume, but was like yesterday. The day after, gap popped small and came down. So now instead, gap wash and went long red to green. Uh, I'm still playing for the short, looking at this as a move to the downside. I will also look at the filings. Meantime, Momo is going. The calls are not even updating. So I go to see the filings again to explain the process. And first of all, I have to look the float. Example, if you look on FinViz, gives you float 133. Then I see the institutional ownership around 10-15%. Insider ownership. Okay, insider ownership. If you have a company with 5% or 6% insider ownership, what does it mean? That they really don't give a fuck to invest in their own company, you know. Then go to filings with CRON using this BAMSEC, and we see here registration security employees, registration security, free writing prospectus, nothing that I look here that I like here. Sorry. See the news, second quarter, pension. Okay, let's look the last. Okay, let's see the last 10Q or 10F because they are four. So, okay, they have better cash than last year. Total current assets, total current liabilities. Wow, they have a good net working capital, and you just do net working capital. Um, Net working capital, you do total current assets divided total current liabilities. This is a very fast way to look at it. Then we look the revenues, okay? Gross profit, we have 6 millions. Total operating expenses, operating income loss, operating net income. They have like for the 3 months ended, for the 6 months. Okay, for the 6 months, they had 327K loss. But this last 3 months, they increase the profit. So it means like the trend is going better because they were in a loss and now they're going into profit. And then you have to see the accumulated deficit. Accumulated deficits. Oh wow. Only 4 million. Okay. That's decent. Okay. Then what I do, I go to see the tape. So the tape right now, 834, 835. I go to see the chart. We have that nice pivot, 865, resistance 660, 870. Any push till there, that's your way to get big short over there. If I look also the book map, I see volume imbalance, and I see a big stack around 860, 855, and another one around 880, 875. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. And trust me, guys, it's normal. Remember, before taking Elfin short or Jern, Elfin, I think I made like 20, 25 points, something like this. It was crazy. And I paid a bunch of overnight because I did it with 3-0 the day. That those days were like 3 days in. I got before 2, 3 paper cuts, like maybe I lost 3,000. Then I made like 25,000 or something like that on the way down. So it's normal to have paper cuts. Don't be afraid to enter stop, okay? Because like that, you give yourself the possibility to top ticket and not add, like some chats that they are destructive and they add or they give you the pre-market plan. And then one thing is a pre-market plan, one thing is what happens after with a price action. Absolutely. You can have your pre-market plan is right thing to do, but when you are live on the market, the price action, if institutional that day decides to buy, all this plan goes to fuck itself. So that's why you have to do price action and volume are the basis. Sure, you have to know filings and everything, but price action and volume are the one that command the trend in that moment. Because many times, example, I speak always with Andy's much better than me in filings. You see maybe some things like, oh, they have a big ATM, but maybe before that, your stock goes up one day, and then I have the track of many, many stocks. Let me just tell you some. Example, uh, ADMP failed the day after. Um, IDEA, Pixie, these all in July, fade only the day after. Um, SLL no, even at the S1 faded the day after. And even if they had like Pixie warrants at 4 and 690, and IDEA had an offering, and ADMP had an offering, still, they went up the first day and they failed the second one. Um, I'm still negative on my calls on Momo. AJ. Sorry, Kong, I was not listening. Uh, why the call do that on Momo? So, guys, I'm looking on Momo. When I'm in a trade like this, I go refer to bookmap. I didn't even open for my trade because I was looking only at the. You don't need to use always. I have that open example I had for COS and CRON and Netflix. Uh, I see that there is some big resistance at 44. Okay. Why I say big resistance? Because there are like 17,000 wanting to sell at 44.01. Okay. We have a big imbalance to the ask. So this 44 till 44 and 30, guys, is fucking stacked. Holding my long. Now my trail is break even, so I'm risking nothing. But I don't give away for what, 45 cents now. I could get like 1,300, 1,400 bucks on it. But my goal for this is the break of 44, uh, going above the 45 and push until the 46 till I get some profit. So I'm looking, guys, at the same time, two tape and two bookmap. Right now I'm looking Momo and I'm looking CRON. So even these things I say they seem stupid, but I just want to show you my process, what I'm doing when I'm in a trade. So when I'm in a trade, I rarely look at the chart. I know already that have 45 of my goal and 46 of my goal on Momo, and I know CRON, the resistance. So I just look at the tape, which is book times and sales and bookmap. 44 is gone. So we had, they ate a bunch at 44. They ate a bunch. Let's see. Anybody along with me on Momo? Being that I missed Netflix this morning, even I had a plan on it. um, at least I'm looking for this Momo to go. Good guys. My calls are not still paying, and you see, I'm up 50 cents, okay, but it's still not paying. Actually, is this is not updating? No, they're paying. Sorry, one is not paying. The others are paying. Let's see. Strike 45, strike 45 and 50, strike 44, strike 44 and 50. 45 and 50. That's shit. The only shit is the 45 and 50. Yeah, yeah, brother. This is for who missed it. uh, is for the pattern brother that I posted, same as Roku. So wash, reclaim of the open price, and that open price has to be lower than the pre-market high. So you have a wash, reclaim of that open price and long. Plus, we have the 5 EMA crossing VWAP on 5-minute chart. So remember, reclaim, VWAP, long setup number 2. That's it. I'm up 80 cents on 3K shares, still waiting all. Finally, all calls are paying good. Making like 60% of my calls. Okay, brother. Always ask if I'm not clear. Um, I'm happy to explain it. If I don't answer right away, just because I didn't see it, just like maybe retype it. What I said in pre-market.